Pan bed, pan floor against wall. We sex them all till them call me. And the girls them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dancehall. Hello, meet body.
Beenie Man's Unstoppable album hits the Billboard Reggae Chart by clocking 244 copies in its first week. The self-proclaimed king of the dancehall recently released his 13th studio album. His latest album is entitled Unstoppable, and it features artists such as Sizzla Kalonji, the Warlord and One-Time Enemy, Bounty Killer, Agent Sasco, Christopher Martin, the Konvict Akon, and Tarrus Riley. With the likes of the ones just mentioned, one would expect that Beenie Man would be able to move more than 244 copies in his first week. Since Beenie Man has been on the scene, he has had 10 Billboard albums, 6 of which has gone to number 1. His latest, Unstoppable, brings his tally to 11 Billboard bangers, debuting at number 5. Distributed by VP Records V5, it has 22 tracks with production from Sean Izzo, Don Corleone, Tony Kelly, Major Lazer, and Mario C. In recent times, local reggae and dancehall artists have underperformed on the international scene when it comes on to album sales and awards. Much success at the award shows and with sales have been received by international reggae artists. In Billboard's latest release, it shows New York reggae dub outfit Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad holding the number 1 position with 483 copies. Revelation would fall into place at number 2 with 403 copies, with a grand total of 27,067. Nothing More to Say by Frighteners at number 3 with 341 copies, bringing their total to 2,582. And at number 4, John Brown's Body Fireflies. Stephen Marley's Revelation Part 2, The Fruit, is at number 7 with a grand total of 8,360 copies. And Ziggy Marley's at number 8 with 11,621 copies. Based on this new information, there are only 3 Jamaican artists in the top 10 position. One have to ask, why is Jamaican artists not getting the recognition that they deserve? We are aware of the fact that consumers are consuming music differently, and rather than buying physical copies, they rather stream the album. Currently, Beenie Man has over 249,000 followers on Instagram and 52,000 likes on Facebook. During the promotion process, he received an average of 5,000 likes or shares whenever he posted something about his upcoming album Unstoppable. One have to ask why he was unable to convert his following into album sales, or is it ineffective marketing, or is it that Jamaican artists have lost touch with their overseas fans? For more news and commentary, subscribe to StreetBuzz today. What's going on, my people? Yes, we are back again with another StreetBuzz commentary. This is Twins of Twins. Yo, and it is a Twins, but yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna look on Beenie Man album Unstoppable. You don't know, the Dr. Beenie Man put out a new album on September 16th. Now the first week it sells 244 copies, and to be honest, 244 copies not really cut it. But nonetheless, you have to give Beenie Man props as him because it's hard out here, not for just for dancehall artists but international artists as well, but dancehall artists in particular, especially local dancehall artists. You know, I believe although people that say, yo, they don't understand Jamaicans when they are DJ and so forth, but I'm sure you know, say if you see an American or European do then we buy them album. But we're going to look on the album still. I've listened the entire album, just I get some piece of the album, and so far I say Beenie Man do a good thing, you see me? Him really go hard, especially with the collaborations, you know. Him really go good for the features then. It consists of about 22 tracks, you know. Out of the 22 you have about 11, probably not so much, but about 8 to 10 songs we can say, yo, we will listen on a regular basis. But as I said, I not finish listening. But regardless of that fact, I go look and say, yo, Beenie Man, as someone who has been in the music for over 20 years, basically, how is he able to not pass 244 copies? As I said earlier in the commentary, I say, yo, the consumers of music, them consume music differently. Most people want stream, but nonetheless, I still have him a pack stage show. I'm having followings on Instagram. I'm having following on Facebook. When I'm promoting things, as me I say, him get enough likes and support. So why him not sell more music? It's a two-way street, I believe. You can't simply put say, yo, due to the fact that, yo, I believe Beenie Man is an independent artist in the sense that, yo, most of the money we are spending, him have to spend it. So him now put a lot of money like our label, like if him they are signed to one of them big label where would have put in a promotion and a marketing, we have to buy Billboard space and all of them things there. You see me? So it's more like via Instagram him having artist friend them to push out the song. But even when him do that, him still has tapped into those what you call it, fan base. So people still are gonna see it nonetheless, because yo, after all the man I get all 15,000 views on a video when he put it up, 20,000 views, 5,000 likes, 3,000 likes, 11,000 likes on a picture. You see me? So you see people just a tap like, but then now buy. So we have to look on it and be real. Album, the dancehall artists now do it again. It's best if them put out a single, because them now even the international Jamaicans don't buy albums. Let's face the fact. Then we go on stage show, yeah. Some of them when them go stage show, them now no money, them a look to jump over the fence, and which is foolishness. People them do them things, so you need to support the artists them, because this is the only way we support them is by going to their stage show. Because we know say majority of the people them now buying an album. So that's one aspect of it. And the messed up part, even if you want to buy an album, you have to go through one whole process. You have to put in credit, you have to have a credit card and all of that shit. So that even deter people more away from buying an album. And majority of who listen dancehall music, they not spend the money because them broke and they want to buy something else. You see me? They rather buy clothes and shoes and all of them something rather than to buy an album. So they have to focus, artists have to focus on the international market, and that when them are focused on international market now, them go overseas, them do them shows in Europe, them do them shows in Asia, and them do them shows in US, and the stadium or the venue full. But them just come to the 3 hour or whatever hour and them listen to you, and as soon as them go home and them hear them now see again, or them not really business with them now, even if you say yo you have an album and come out, them still not buy it. So what the problem right here, so meanwhile when an international reggae artist, even Revelation and so forth, drop an album, them a generate album sales. 27,000 something, the man them crap, right? And since me follow up Billboard and so forth, me even hear about Revelation. You see me? The man them crap 27,067, right? Them beat even Steve Marley and Ziggy Marley put together. You see, Ziggy Marley get 11,621, and Steve Marley get 8,360. So you see right here, so the man then beat the two Marley brothers put together, right? And remember them last name Marley. So you know, so the man that thing not stop yourself, but yet a no name band to Jamaicans are able to beat local reggae acts. What's the issue? Well, a lot of bias is in the music, right? That I've noticed, in the sense that say, yo, international artists who do reggae are what they call tropical house. I don't support tropical house none at all, because at the same time, yo, reggae are my thing. Well, reggae our thing, Jamaica thing. I'm not like how people try to rebrand it to just be suit for themselves. So if a reggae I do, just say yo, give respect to the genre. If a dancer, give respect to the genre. Nobody rename the thing, but as me they say, them rebrand it and do tropical house. But yet, you see them the people that who like Revelation and so forth. Them do them thing. Yeah, if something inspire you, yeah, you do your thing. But at the same time, them basically do the same thing where a Jackie or a Steve Marley do, but yet them generate more album sales. Why is that? Yeah, them signed to a label. Then we the label, then we invest money in them thing. But that still not say why them able to get more money than a normal artist who are authentic reggae artists. Right? It is just bias. It's just being biased by promoters and overseas venues. You see me? And the fact that say yo, them always associate Jamaicans artists and say yo, them a cramp down on gay rights and all of them. Yeah, people may say it, gay rights and all of that shit. Them just no want to support them. You have the advocates. I deal with the thing away. You know, money now make for the artists. As soon as them have a show, you see them a demonstrate, say yo, them can't keep the show because them don't like homosexual and rare. And because of that, they have some bad publicity. You see me? And once you have bad publicity, it gone fail. You see it? No matter how hard you try, it still not gonna get it up. But you have to give Beenie Man him thing right now. I'm at the All Island Jamaican tour where I try promote him album. I guess him just like we make people get back a little buzzing on the streets so people can see it. I don't think he's doing it. He's doing it for publicity purposes. I don't think he's doing it for album sales. Alright, but nonetheless, you have to applaud him for that. Having a number, being at number 5, regardless of the fact that yo, him album sales are up there, you have to give him thumbs up because they know say normally overseas people dominate the market, and the fact say yo, a Jamaican is on the Billboard, you have to be happy. So big up to Beenie Man. Remember, for more commentary, subscribe to StreetBuzz, tell your friends them, share the video, all of that. We're out.